Cooking with Amy.
'Tis the season for those wonderful Wisconsin apples. Go out and pick some apples with your family this weekend. It's just a fun thing to do. You'll get some great pictures, and you know what? You'll get a ton of apples. And I'm going to show you how to turn all those apples into quick and easy apple muffins that the kids will love. Your house will smell amazing, and they're so good. We've been eating them all morning long here. This is a really, really easy recipe. We're starting out with just some flour, and we've got some sugar. And for the exact amounts, you can go to our website. So flour, sugar, some salt, cinnamon, and some baking powder. So that's it for the dry ingredients. Really, really easy. So mix those around. Now we've got 1 egg, some vegetable oil, some milk. Just going to mix those together. This is something you could actually do so quick. You could do it in the morning before the kids go to school. And I've got my apron on because it does get a little bit messy, but I love those recipes where it's just super quick and simple. And this is one of those. I don't bake a lot, but this is something I can handle. And if I can handle it, you can handle it. The last thing we have, and don't overmix muffins, is some finely diced apple. And this happened to be a good size apple, so we've got 1 of them. If they were little guys, you could do 2. And that's it. That's the muffins. How easy is that? So we've got a grease. We're using the Texas muffins for these. It'll make about 6 of the big muffins or 12 of the normal size muffins. So you can either use the cupcake liners or just grease the muffin pan real well and preheat that oven to 350 degrees. And depending, again, if you're going to use the big guys or the little guys, takes about 25 minutes. But we've got one more little fun part, and this is optional. You can bake these muffins just as is, and they're super delicious. But I like a little streusel topping on top of mine. So what the heck? Why not? We're going to just do some sugar, some flour, some cinnamon, teaspoon and a half of cinnamon, and a 1/4 cup of cold cubed butter, and just mix that together with a little fork or a pastry blender, and that will give you a nice crumbly topping to sprinkle a little bit of this on the top. And with the cinnamon here and the apples, oh my goodness gracious, your house is going to just smell so good and smell like fall. So then a little bit of this crumb topping just goes on top of each of the muffins right before you bake it, and again, 20 minutes and you're done. And these just came out of the oven, and Rachel and Pete, I promise, I'll bring you over. Are you eating them right now? Aren't they good? I always have to have a little bit of butter on mine to make them even a little more naughty. But I think your family will really love this recipe. I mean, how easy was that? We'll bake these up for the crew. Thanks, Ann. Hey, and make sure and watch Living with Amy today. It's all about apples. We've got a bushel full of apple recipes for you. Ireland makes a really quick and easy apple dip that your kids will love, so we'll head to my house for that. I'm going to start out the show with a delicious apple stuffing pork tenderloin. It's pork tenderloin stuffed with apples and dried cherries, and it's just really, really yummy. Plus, we'll take you to an apple orchard in Door County. They planted their first tree 100 years ago, so it's all about apples. Plus, an apple crisp recipe that you can do in the microwave in minutes. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see you here on Living with Amy. And I'm always cooking, even on the weekends. Make sure and watch Good Day Wisconsin Sunday. This Sunday, I've got a really great recipe. I'm going to make an apricot chicken recipe. It's like 3 or 4 ingredients. So simple. You can throw it together in this one in literally minutes. So